You're watching Femvids, I'm Sian Rolls, and it's time to game. I wouldn't necessarily describe myself as an avid gamer, but I do get sucked into that time-warping vortex of just playing something instead of living a boring life. From tablet gaming to PC gaming to even dragging out the old PS2 because I didn't start gaming until about 17 and I missed out a lot. I'm also poor. Today we're not really looking so much as a couple of years back, but something that's still in beta. We're looking at Hearthstone. We're looking at Hearthstone with the pretense of deriving life lessons because we're looking at personal security this month on Femvids. Personal security, i.e. protecting yourself from violence of any form. The pretense of the game in general is to play a Warcraft hero and to set up a deck of cards that you don't necessarily get to hold, but you get to play to protect yourself as the hero against those who would challenge you. So all these different heroes are based on different classes within the Warcraft universe and lore, and also drawn cards, and when you set up your deck, you're particularly or at least should be trying to build up a deck that's either minion heavy, so you're playing a lot of other things to protect you and attack, or maybe even spell heavy depending on your class. Now of course this is a game, but hopefully we'll be able to pick a couple of life lessons from playing a game. So here's Hearthstone. Let's get down to it. So this really strange thing is the fact that while we're looking really for real-world examples of, or just lessons to learn from playing a video game, it's not a very realistic one. Oh no. Okay, I haven't looked at this deck in so long. The game recently went into open beta, so I think that means that literally anyone can play. And I started before. That was the reason why I put it there. And I've been playing for a couple of 2, maybe 3 months before that. Oh god, that's why I put that there. Playing into my trap. I think I will just litter it. Sorry, just litter the board because they seem to enjoy killing my minions, which is hilarious. Also, in next turn I can sacrifice that for that.
I hope you like my invention.
So let's see, what am I trying to do that has forward thinking and trying to plan for I'm trying to plan for things you may not necessarily be able to plan for, but you can at least hope that you can. Well, I'm gonna Arcane Explosion your butt now, because you suck. I don't like to think of it as like a fight between two people if we want to talk about applying it to the real world. I like to think of it as you're dealing with a challenge or something big in your life, and you're just kind of like, so say you have a major assignment, you want to improve on your work, so you're taking a look at where you stand and everything between that. And so this is really a way to kind of guess and see, oh, maybe I wanna do something. I don't want to waste my sheep on it. I really don't. Yeah, you're really just facing this challenge and the notion of a challenger, and you can have Why would you do that? You didn't play. I'm gonna be a horrible person and just literally destroy everything they know and love and do this. I showed off a little bit. So mean. Yes! Yeah! Yes. So let's really talk about this. Did you learn anything? Did you kind of glean anything, really? I'm gonna take these off because it's really hot. And if you did or didn't, you can let me know. But first and foremost, I think I just want to wrap it up a little bit in terms of what we just experienced with the game. You can think of any challenge in your life as a challenger in a game. You have certain skills at your disposal. You have friends or family members that are always there to support you, and it isn't necessarily a race, but sometimes it's about endurance. It depends on who you are as an individual and what are your strengths and weaknesses. So, you know, just like you would play a hero in in Hearthstone, you are an individual with things that you're good at and things you might not be so good at. And sometimes there are things that everybody is kind of good at. And you just need to look at yourself and say, yeah, and I can kind of consider it to deal with almost any situation where I'm being threatened by something, whether it's by stress, by a bad coworker, or anything, any challenge that faces you, you can deal with it and you can win the game of life. I think that's the most important thing. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, and check out the other social networking sites if you feel so inclined. Thank you very much. This has been another Femvid. I'm Sian Rolls, and I'll see you next time.
Dum dum dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Subscribe. Subscribe. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Thank you for watching a Femvid.